I am going to make cookie salad, Beetlejuice inspired cookie salad, because Keebler has these Beetlejuice fudge stripes. I have made this cookie salad before in a video. It's a cookie salad that my stepmother made every holiday growing up. I did look online and there are very similar recipes online, but this is how my stepmother makes it. So fudge stripes has to be Keebler, and whipped topping, 1 container. This is 8 ounces, that's the size you want. I did the generic Walmart. And when I went to Walmart today, like, these were already almost all sold out, and like this was the second to last whipped topping. So I don't know if everyone is doing the same thing, but it was weird. Like, why wasn't there any whipped topping at Walmart? And then 1 cup of buttermilk, 1 package of instant Jell-O pudding, mandarin oranges, and pineapple tidbits. So I wanted smaller cans, but this is the can I got. Usually the smaller can is 11 ounces. This is 15 ounces. So the recipe does call for a small can of mandarin oranges, a small can of pineapple tidbits. So I will use about 75% of each can, because, or actually only half of the pineapple tidbits and 75% of the oranges. I'll just eyeball it. If I think it needs a little more, I will add it. But the first step is to whisk the Jell-O and the buttermilk together. The fudge stripes Beetlejuice limited edition ones are, the cookie itself is chocolate instead of vanilla shortbread, and then it's covered with white icing instead of the chocolate fudge stripes. I'm gonna crush 3 rows, and then I'm gonna save the last row to decorate the top. And there's 5 cookies in each. Did it used to be 6, or do I just think everything is shrinkflation? So just crush 3 rows in a bag, in a Ziploc bag. So for the mandarin oranges and pineapple, drain the juice. I just kept it to show like how I might use all these oranges, because that's all that's left after I drained the juice. And the pineapple, I don't think I'll use all the pineapple, but I definitely will drink the pineapple juice. I don't know about mandarin juice. I've never actually drank that, so I don't know. But I'll save it for now. It does not go in the recipe. All right, so here is the Jell-O powder, and now I'm going to whip in the buttermilk. So whip that together. It's gonna be like a thick Jell-O. All right, add in the oranges. I don't know. I said I was gonna add the whole can, but maybe not. So 75% of that. Let's do kind of the matching of pineapple. So there's a little left of the pineapple. So mix that together. Yeah, I think that's enough pineapple. Okay, and then I'm gonna add the crushed cookies. And then the last step is to fold in the whipped cream or whipped topping. And I just crushed these with the palm of my hand. So mix this really good. These are one of these desserts that it tastes better if you refrigerate it for a couple hours. All right, and now we fold in the whipped topping. It's all on camera, essentially, kind of. Now, if you get this out of the frozen food section, you want to put it in your refrigerator for at least 4 hours, so it's not frozen. You know what I mean? You want it this texture. You absolutely do not want to use frozen whipped cream. And don't even think about defrosting it in the microwave. That will just ruin it. And this definitely looks different than my other cookie salad, because remember, the fudge stripe is normally a vanilla shortbread with chocolate icing on it. And this is like the opposite. So you don't want to overmix it, but you want everything combined. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of the oranges. This is the bowl I always use for my cookie salad. I call it my cookie salad bowl. I've had this forever. It looks exactly like the one my sister uses. I was gonna say the one that my stepmom uses, but it's not. She actually has a fancy dancy vintage one that she uses. All right. And then, oh, that's smooth. And then I took the 5 cookies that were left, and you can decorate the top how you want. I cut them in half this time. Last time I just put them on top. This time, kind of like, because you know, sandworms, Beetlejuice, I'm just putting them around the rim of the bowl. And so yeah, you want to refrigerate it for at least 2 hours before you eat it. It just, oh, perfect. I guess I could have made them a little closer. I was kind of spacing them out because I was worried it wasn't going to be enough, but the 5 cut in half fit perfectly on this dish. So that's what it looks like. My cookie salad. I kind of wish I had like a Beetlejuice figurine to put in the middle, but we'll taste test it in a couple hours. It's the next morning. So yeah, this is what it looks like after being refrigerated for about 10 hours. So I didn't eat any last night because I made the mistake of trying one of the new mystery Twinkies, and it was pretty gross, and it made me not want to have anything sweet for a while. So I'm having this for breakfast instead. So it's just good to know, like, if you want to make it for a party the night before, it looks good, it doesn't get runny. So yeah, definitely something you can make the night before. I am doing a taste test because the cookies are like the reverse of what we normally make cookie salad with, because they're chocolate based cookies with white icing instead of the vanilla based with chocolate icing. So what do you think, Robert?
It's delicious.
Oh my God.
It's very good.
It's been a while. It's been a couple of years since we made cookie salad. This is so good. Oh man, I definitely recommend it.
So my mom would take Oreos and crush them up, put them in vanilla pudding. Okay. And then there'd be a piece of fruit or two in there.
So she did something similar, but with Oreos.
It was very similar, but it was just different. There was no buttermilk.
No buttermilk?
Buttermilk.
Did she use regular milk? What did she use to make the pudding?
I don't know. Just regular milk, I guess.
I think regular milk would work.
Buttermilk? Did I say buttermilk?
You said it's something.
Right.
I think you said buttermilk.
All right.
Talking with my mouth full. Still good.
But you got the pieces of the middle. Mm-hmm. Too.
The Oreo, because the icing. Mm-hmm. We might try that. Let's try this with Oreos.
I might be pleased.
And regular milk. The only reason I'm curious if it's...
Buttermilk is fine, because it gives it that little...
The only reason I'm curious about regular milk is because we don't always have buttermilk. No. Not everyone, sometimes there isn't buttermilk. So would it be easier just, using what you got? You know what I mean?
I won't have that.
We'll try it.